You're a senior manager, so I'm betting that you know what IQ or intelligence quotient is, and that you know about the idea of EQ, or the emotional quotient that measures our emotional intelligence. But chances are you won't have heard of or ever even considered your PQ. Now, this is your political quotient. In other words, it's a measure of your political intelligence and the degree to which you use it to be effective in your role at work. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what the 6 P's of political intelligence are and how they help you build your political capital at work. And your political capital is critical because it's instrumental in what you are able to get done and the results you are able to deliver. And of course, the more results you deliver, the more political capital you build, so that it becomes a virtuous cycle, which is what you want. What you don't want is a vicious cycle where you have less and less political capital, fewer and fewer results, and you wake up one day to see your career flatlining, or even worse, nosediving. If you're serious about building your political intelligence, you need to understand and focus on the 6 P's of your PQ. These are the 6 things that, if you get intentional about and build, will give you the political capital I've mentioned and the leverage that comes with it. So the first P is understanding which strategic partnerships you need to build and nurture with key stakeholders and sponsors. The second is knowing how to improve your performance, and not just in your role, but in ways that will benefit your organization as a whole. Deciding how to build, use, and maintain your power takes you to the third P. And here I'm talking about your personal, your positional, and your professional power. The fourth P is about actively working on how others perceive you. In other words, your reputation and your brand. Picking your political battles is the 5th P. Spoiler alert, you can't ever win them all, so choose the ones that matter. And last but not least, you need to be clear about what political trade-offs you are and are not prepared to make to achieve your goals. And there you have it. Simple? Sure. But simple is not the same as easy, and trust me, these things take work. So listen into the next video as I help you get real about the first P, building the strategic partnerships that will take your career to the next level.